Hey, y'all, thanks again for being up on here with me. I appreciate you for all of the love that y'all been giving, um, all the future love that's coming, all the future subscribers that's going to come up on this thing with me, YouTube, with me, and be somebody that um, a person that's me that's on here you can listen to and have a little good time with and learn some things as far as what it is that's on here on the channel. I put it like this: I'm not gonna lead nobody in the wrong direction. You know, especially dealing with these sources and things that what I'm putting together here, because for real, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for y'all. You feel me? I wouldn't be able to have no platform or channel or nothing if it wasn't for the viewers. You feel me? So I just want to tell y'all straight up right now, thank you very much for all of your comments. You know what I'm saying? Each time you be like, yo, I like this video, I'm gonna share this. For every little bitty thing that you do on here. I don't care if you watch 15 seconds, whatever it is. I really appreciate it, because what's funny? Insight comes to those in like these little sporadic little moments of these like insight, like food for thought. Like it'll be when you least expect it, it's expected. But it's like this. When you're not expecting anything from nothing or nobody, and you just stay focused on what you're doing, stuff start happening. Straight up, man, stuff start happening, man. Hey, man, y'all get to know your boy on here, man. I'll make you feel welcome. I just want to, let some of the scales off, some of the bricks off our shoulders, some of the things that's what's happening in our life. Let's try to make the best out of these situations by forward thinking, by thinking highly about yourself and about some things that's what's going on, because all things that are negative doesn't necessarily mean that the whole situation is negative. It's just that point, you know what I'm saying, in that place and time and space. It's not necessarily a continuing all the time, because you got the power to say no. You got the power to block. You got the power to let flow. You got the power to do everything that what you need to do. It's because, the mind can't teach what the mind don't know. So if you don't hear nothing that's encouraging from you, how you gonna be able to get that inspirational thought of that burst, that secretion of that? I'm with you. I ain't against you, man, because it's about having it going. It's that perpetual flow of energy that's going to keep going, even if the base point at which it first started gets cut out, or your thoughts get cut off, writer's block, things, something like that. Just that point where you like, oh man, I thought I had this motor scooter. So it's about that continuously going on. Sometimes you got to make sure you take your breath. Hey, yo, to my people that's on here, on my channel, I want to ask you something. What have you been doing to take the time to show love for yourself? We doing it right now. I know y'all can hear the meditation music in the back. I know that you can. I just want this to be something where you guys can be able to. I need y'all to let go of trying to just hold on to that situation so much, and it's time for you to start picking up your harvest. The harvest of the things that what you have been doing and producing those good seeds, staying in that position of power, of you not being afraid, okay, of what people think about you, period. While you on your journey, you getting this here together first. So while you on your journey, and every day you make sure that you push yourself in one little aspect of it. Remember, this thing is all the way around. Okay, you talking about mind, body, soul. That's just 3 parts. I didn't get to spiritually, physically, mentally. I didn't even get around to all that. Just, it's about letting go of the things that it's not letting you set in confidence in you and your position. You know, it's to be able to seat in your seat of placement and be strong. That's what I want to get into y'all. Whoever that's on this channel, before with this, I just want y'all to know that strength lies within. And yes, you have to look at yourself, your characteristics about yourself, by letting go of drama that's in your life, drama that's in your mind. If you keep on being a perpetual person where you just sitting up and you thinking about negativity, or you thinking about somebody else negative, you thinking about your circumstances that's negative, God can't work with you if your mind is tired, hungry, or confused mind. Get your mind right. Get your life back to where you're working hard on your life. And yes, it isn't easy. It took me a minute, y'all, to be able to come back again on here, y'all, to shoot this video for y'all. Because I don't want to come with no video, y'all, and it ain't going to help you jump start yourself and get out of being afraid and get into the pace of your own race. Your own forwardness. I want you to take that dive. I'm right here with you. I ain't against you. They say ain't nobody listening. Ain't nobody listening to what I'm saying. Ain't nobody but put it in the comments. Put it in the chat box. Put it in. Let me know what's going on with you. We could work on some things together, collectively. Each one teach one. Always remember that, y'all. Pay it forward. These little things are what I'm saying like this. Pay that forward, man. Give your ones to the bums. You see them out there and you doing something, the law of correspondence, the law of giving and receiving. Make sure your heart be right when you doing it. Don't just do it because you basing off what you feeling or because you seen somebody else doing something or doing this. No, get in yourself and get this together before you get to doing anything else. Like, real spit, y'all. It's time for that energy to be put forth in the effort that you putting forth in your life. And just remember this, that if you work hard, you play harder. Because you didn't put in that work. So now you can understand why you got multi-millionaires and stuff out there and black people that's making it good in life and wealthy. Why they out there on them yachts? Why they out there on them jet skis? Why they out there floating on that parasail or gliding in the air? Or why? Then look, you have to get bursts of inspiration from all over. Man, you got people that jump off of cliffs and down in water just for that adrenaline, that rush. Adrenaline. You know, the best thing in life, man, for real, believe it or not, sometimes it be about right now. It be in that present moment. What you doing, what you in. Because me, myself, I try to make sure that my present moments coming from my heart seat about my life and how the things that I want to change. You know, in time, in confidence, in patience, and walking along the way, being with nature, taking trips for yourself, to see your awareness and to rejuvenate, okay, to move yourself into a higher state of being, higher state mentally being. Summertime is approaching. You feel me? So a lot of that heat, a lot of that burst of information, we going back outside now, y'all. A lot of people ain't coming back, ain't in the house no more. I went to the beach a couple of days ago, y'all. It was a sea and then a sea of people. You know, that is something. It felt like looking at all the people, all the energy, everybody going around, everybody smiling and shit. I'm like, yeah, they happy to be out. We are going to break a lot of myths on the real that they have floating around out here. You know, and this is another one. This is another myth I want y'all to break. Let go of the idea if you can fix someone. Let that go. As you being an entrepreneur, you in mentoring, you in spirituality, you want to teach somebody something new. It's like this. Even the words say faith does not just come by hearing. Yo, you got to get in. It got to get down in the inside. It got to go deep. Like my boy said on Money Talk. He said that boy's Italian. He feels deep. You got to feel deep, man. My message is to let you focus on your own happiness. Because, your relationships will flourish. I'm serious. Your life will produce positive ions. You will seat yourself in a position. Look, everything I'm doing right now, a lot of people think that, like, okay, this is some male stuff going on. This is, he big man, all this old thing like that right there. Look here. A lot of this goes hand in hand. You got the female energy, you got the male energy, masculinity. Both energies is being used simultaneously. Because to break it down, to talk, to be here, standing here, strong, good mind, straightforward, presence, being. All that, everything is the yin and the yang. All of the attributes of your life, we need to hear it. We need to see it. Because it's important. We are in this time, y'all. We are now in the year of Aquarius. All right? A lot of people, they may argue about that. They may say it's this, it's that. But I know for a fact we are in the year of Aquarius. And as the water bearer pours out the pitcher of water, so is the inspiration of knowledge being put upon this earth from our galaxies and beyond. You will find out your life path. You will, if you really make the choice and the decision to follow your gut instinct and be wholeheartedly with yourself, even if your past has been malignant or you've been up to a whole lot, whatever it is, it's always going to be a cutting off point For every man go through a dark point, every woman, they go through their healing process. You know what I'm saying? It's like letting them fix their own problems. You cannot change someone. They have to change themselves again. I'm going to say it again from the inside. They have to help themselves. It just anybody, because once this takes place, y'all, growth of the mind comes, and they will understand. I really hope they will in y'all guys' life. They will understand you more and your character. Because people that are valued, people that are of interest and things like that, y'all, they are monitored. You study them. You watch them. You make sure that they doing right. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you illuminate and you like, oh wow, okay, cool. This is what some steps I can take to do, like to further myself. Y'all, life is about progression. If you get to a point to where you're not moving forward, you have to look back and say to yourself, why? It is the best thing for you to do. It is the most educated step for you to take, and for you to say, why to yourself? What's going on? Do an inside mental check. What's happening? I need to see what's up. Remember when I was talking about flow and energy, and there's a couple of other videos, y'all. Man, take the time out, y'all, to check out some of them videos that I got on here. Don't sleep on it. But this is what happens in definition. And I'm going to relate this to fathers, okay? If you're a dad out there, you haven't been able to connect with your children, your kid. When you connect with your kids in a healthy manner, whether, if you single, married, going through something, and then you come out and you talk to your children, and then that energy is still in the air, and then you're communicating with them, you two stop the cycle of that hate, and to stop the cycle of what's going on today. As far as with our brothers, what you do is you come at your children with a positive energy, and you have to find out what that positive energy is. I could give you an example. Positive energy, flow. Get up in the morning, start saying good morning. If you don't like saying good morning, say top of the AM. Grand Rising King. Grand Rising Little Prince. Little Princess. Show them something that's deeper than the superficial than your kids. And I mean by doing the little things with them produces a good feeling. That produces good harmony in your home. That produces them to get up, go to school, take care of business, and stuff like that. Dads, I'm going to tell you like this. If you can't get in contact with them, leave it on the voicemail. I'm serious. Leave it on the voicemail. Then you get your pad, write down the day that you called, and the time, and the place, and your position. And you keep doing that. To my father's eye, man, I can't do nothing, man. I can't even talk to him. Let me tell you something, bro. I understand. And I may not know your pain because everybody's struggle was different. But I know if you start with you and change some thinking about you, things will start happening. That's why I'm telling you, you don't do things to change somebody else. You being malignant. You don't change. I'm doing this because it's to make her happy and all that stuff. What's gonna make you happy? You got all these brothers out here on YouTube that's teaching us, men now, what's up? Yo, get it while the getting is good. Learn all you can from everybody. Because even when you leave this place, you still not going to have enough knowledge to be able to know everything. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't just read just one book and think, oh yeah, I got it now. I'm a scholar. I'm a G. I got it. Nah. It's not like that. Because, like I was saying, you gotta let stuff flow. You got to let stuff go. So you could get to a point to where that flow create an explosion. And that goodness and all that energy and everything of what you did uplift you, your kids, your baby's mamas. And it comes in those little bitty sporadic moments. Come in those little, let me tell you something, that's that God energy. You know, you creating a healthy environment, good moods, bring on positive energy toward you, them, and the little bitty things. I'm telling you, man, men, you have that power to set that tone, brothers. And we need to get our women in line with us as much as we can. And no, do not look for the perfect person. In this time that we living in, don't look for it. Cut that out. Cut it on out. Ain't no perfect person. You got to have someone that is in more so in agreement, more so than agrees with you, but by the things of what they say and the actions that they take, be consistent by what they do. Period. Point blank. No lie. All right. I just want to make sure we get that straight right now with you, because you continuing on your journey. You feel me? And I know y'all men and women are going to speak to one another. I know you're going to get numbers. I know you're going to talk to people. I know you're going to be social. That's great. And it's right now, for real, it is a good time for love. I'm not going, it's a good time. All right. You know, at this month cycle that we in, from May 21st to June 21st, we in the Gemini season. It's meaning that there is going to be a few things in our lives that's going to twist in ways and in forms. We got this. If anybody don't know what a Mercury retrograde is, I need you to look it up. Pause this video, hit Google and tell them, what is Mercury retrograde? What does that mean? And then you go ahead and find out what that means, and you come back and you let me know. So being playful is another part. In this, the good things that's going to come out of this season, out of this time period. I was saying about being playfulness, something being intellectual, curious about things, juggling, a lot of situations, careers, moves, friends, groups. So what is the twist in it too? Inconsistency, double-faced, two-faced people, decisiveness, over anxious people being judged. Damn, tongue-tied, judgment in your life. You know, a lot of things that's what's going to pop up too is about past energies regarding love. See if you didn't let that go. You're going to hear me say that a lot, because if once the mind get it, you got it. And it's part of it, letting it go. We hold on to a lot of stress. People, I look at people, man, they be way down, hurting. Somebody done did them wrong. How I know? Because I've been there. How I know you going through it? Because you human, just like me, and you in this world. So, my thing about being done with the drama, you know, getting down to business, you know, your priority. I heard this one man told this other dude, he said, man, you need to get your priorities straight. Why is this a high need for you? Why why to heighten your sense of awareness? You know what I'm saying? It's important. Anything that's in your life that is not serving you. When I say the word serving, people get that misconstrued. They think that serving is you being a slave. What's funny is this: when they hear key definition or key words or that say, I'm gonna just put it out there like this. What I just say? I got going, y'all. What did I just say? Excuse me, right quick, y'all. I apologize, but it was just so much going on right now about people passing judgment, flow, getting down there, priorities, high need, to cut everything in your life, about people that's not serving you in the right way. Serving. You being of service. What's another word? It's gonna come to me. But I'm just saying like this. Now that we knowing that this notion, right, for putting up with this and that, y'all, I put it like this: we're not putting up, you not putting up, I'm not putting up. We starting anew of not putting up with stupidity. Okay, if you say I'm here at the house, and then the person tell you, hey man, where you at? All right, there it is. Very to little stupidity, all right? Very to little. All right? It's not dealing with the nonsense, not dealing with that people talking behind your back. People, he say, she say, all that high school stuff, that trust yourself. Let me say it one more time. Trust yourself and have great knowing about you, about yourself, and about what you about, and about what you have accomplished, your morals and values. Because if they don't fit, stop making it. Stop making people try to fit in your life that don't want to fit. It's cool. You can move on. Take your time. Clear out that. Let me tell y'all something. It take about 4 to 6 months to clear out that old energy that's been around in your aura that other person then came and put around you and you've been in it. You got to get rid of that. You got to make space for the new. But you want the new to be right. You don't want to come back and it be the same perpetual energy that you was in, like you got to redo a karma. You don't want that. So y'all pay attention to what I'm telling you right now, paying it forward. Submissive, that's the word that I wanted to say. Submissive, being submissive. Because I was saying about, remember I was just talking about, dog it. Serve, about serving. Submissive. Yo, in a relationship, yo, that's to agree. I'm going to say it one more time. All the mumbo jumbo, all the slang, all this, all that. Let me break it all down to you real fast, real quick, in a hurry. All of it really means is to agree. Not to agree to disagree, but to agree. Period. When you got together, you was agreeing. You was agreeing, making agreements. And then it's like this. The same thing goes for business. You're going to go out there, if you looking for a job, and if you dealing with people in business, those are the same things you're going to do. That's why I keep telling y'all, you got to make sure that your morals and your values is intact. Because it's a lot of people can see through the bullshit. And straight up, I'm just being for real. And you got to stop, you got to stop making, for real, people in business and personal life, they do have hidden agendas. They do. So you got to cut them off. And when you cut them off, don't have no judgment about it. Just because that business deal or something like that didn't go through, or this type of situation didn't happen, or you wasn't able to do this or that. Yo, all of it is a learning process. It's for you to be able to tell your story. And you be at peace with yourself about it. And you stop school. I've learned, y'all, I'm not schooling nobody no more. I ain't schooling. I used to school when I was younger, man. Before I used to school, a lot of people. Let me tell you something. People don't have. I got a saying. They don't want to listen. I got a saying. Listen to the black man. I got a saying to him. That's for me. Listen to the black man. Straight up. All right. And if that point where, with that person, you made peace with yourself, just didn't work or whatever, you let them go. Wish them well. Wish them well in their life. And then you live on. You live your life to the fullest. Okay? And you do this by you living your life to the fullest. You do this so people cannot take advantage of your energy, of what you have. That's what you, and taking your mindfulness, your niceness. You can be caring and protective. I don't know if you ever heard that before. If you are no longer doing the things that what you used to do, I want you to be able to start using your time toward you. And I really mean that, because a lot of people, they take a lot of time, they do a lot of stuff for other people, and then when by the time the eating time comes, you forgot about yourself. It's not being selfish if you know you gotta do things for you, and you can't do things for somebody right now. I understand some people, if they can't do something for somebody, they can't breathe. That's for real. And then you got some people, if they can't receive or give, those people, they can't breathe without doing it. So by taking advantage of this, and you using that energy in a self-reflection state to be brilliant and to redefine yourself. Yo, this is Big Royal Trey. I want to tell you thank you. I congratulate you. You did it. You did that. You went through this whole broadcast. I'm so proud of you. And I'm going to tell you like this. Pay it forward. Check out the next video. Comment, like, share. Do the broadcast. Let's move the broadcast. Hey, y'all, let's get it. Peace. Don't forget, y'all, to comment, like, subscribe to the channel.